Oh my gosh. My camera be freaking. It can never stay still. I swear. It can never stay still. The damn thing can never stay still. Where's my phone? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Where's my phone now, bro? Don't fall, alright? It's so sensitive. Stupid camera. Ah! One Piece. It's a fun series. I ain't gonna lie to you. One of the funnest series of all time. I'm not mad about what the heck happened. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. It's not a big deal. If you're mad about it, I'll tell you why it's okay. Right? Everybody gonna have their expectations. And all the expectations gonna go. It can never. I need something brand new. I need something brand new. This is insane. I can't move no matter what I do. See what I'm saying? Like, oh, right. Okay. As I say, One Piece is a fun series. All the adventures, mysteries, the lore, fights, even understand the whole Nika thing. People like it, some don't. That's understandable. We can't force anybody to universally like something that we find as trash. And this chapter 100, 1108 team is not trash. I'll tell you why. The vagueness of Oda comes in clutch when we suspect it, especially with Bonnie's fruit. We did not know the full capacity of Bonnie's fruit until this arc landed. Before that, we only knew her ability to like age up and young up people, and that was it, right? The more we see more of Bonnie, the more we see how bust her fruit is. Distorted future. That's like the one thing I find to be very fascinating. It's like she could be pretty strong based on very different perspectives of whatever future she grabs have to be, or how is this like lingers into the power system of the devil fruits. To have it to be that eager to just surpass her limits by thinking about herself to be Nika is insane. You know, it's like what kind of distorted future? How what's the limits, right? Because all I know at this point that since her flashback to now, she can just access herself to think that she's Nika, right? And she did that the same to Gorosei. And now it's like random. It's not out of nowhere. It's been shown to our face. It's not BS, y'all. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. What's the restriction on that? Because it seems pretty busted. It's one of those things where is the imagination of the devil fruit the um weakens the capabilities of the fighter himself, the user themselves. Like Bonnie, for example. See, I didn't know it should be that busted, right? Now you imagine what kind of fight she had with Blackbeard. She could have used the story of the future back then, and then Blackbeard beats her. Okay, yummy yummy, and the quake, and with that, um, she could have used that. Maybe, maybe not. It's tough, It's low key tough. Uh, I don't even remember why Bonnie went after Blackbeard. Whatever, it's weird. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't surprise. I was surprised that uh that big giant went down just like that. I didn't think it would be that weak because the giant was moving. The giant is still thinking. Is not done. Something like is something inside the giant, bro. It got to be because it is still. I thought it could be a fighter type of thing, but what one Boar swapped that one boar attack. The giant make it go sink down to the ocean floor and it's just gone. But you still hear his thoughts in the page. And one of the first pages of the new chapter, talk about like Joy Boy, what happened to Joy Boy, this and that and the third. And Joy Boy was that like there's something there. The giant knows Joy Boy very well. How well I don't know. He seems familiar with the dude. For Bonnie, hmm, everybody else. I'm gonna say this, right? The Straw Hats are good, they're fine. As far as I'm concerned, they're okay. We've seen some little old people, old characters we've seen back then with Alabasta and such and with I think with Vivi, I think maybe some other characters. Then the Gorosei is like having like a little small discussion like whether or not not whether or not they plan to like smoke out all the Gorosei members and like what we're saying, all those Vegapunks. The ones who are alive is evil and violent chick. Even agree. So when they meet all. Obviously, York was going to get smoked. I'm not surprised about that at all. But Jeans like her, she will think that they might smoke her. Like, what's her contingency plan? If it's nothing, then that's it. She's clipped. She's done. You know, she's nothing to do about that. She's clipped. Yo, Gabo, thank you for coming in, man. All right, tell me about it, man. I understand that some of the stuff with her was said with Nika, but I didn't expect it to go as far as a copy Gear 5. Yeah, that Gear 5 stuff, she saw Luffy one time. I guess that's enough. She saw Luffy one time, mix it up, her imagination, the Gear Fruit, the story future, and bam, it was just like that. And like without even being related to the fruit at all. She saw a future herself of being Nika in its entirety. That is busted. She for some, yeah, busted. Once again, the vagueness of Oda's way of presenting powers is always gonna be like a step by step basis, meaning that he'll just slowly reveal everybody powers like slow and steady. Step by step. Like it will never be like fast paced, like this is my power, this is my power, this is my power, this. It gave Oda room to like show us what the body can do. Same with hockey. We did not know the full extent of hockey until we went with what? Rosa, the beginning of like what? Fishman Island. Then we hit in what? Sumo with whole cake, and then the full entirety of Wano itself. Went down the nitty gritty parts of like the process of hockey. I thought hockey was basic and simple, like another way to fight. The more we see the top tiers using hockey, the more I think that this is like the stand. There's probably more like that's not even the limit of hockey, bro. I think about like the one who have the pinnacle of hockey is Shanks, and we didn't even see all of what hockey can do. That one thing with the radio call to Green Bull, that's probably something that I don't think Oda had in the bag like what 5 years ago, 10 years ago. I swear to you, man, I wouldn't be surprised that Oda just making up the hockey system stuff all along. If it was me, if it was me, right? If I was like writing, right? I gotta write my stories too, right? I'll just have the basis of the power right there and slowly allude to there's more to this hockey than what we have here. You know what I'm saying? There's more to just the simple basis of like seeing stuff that you wouldn't see regularly, having armament like shields to like fight harder or whatever, and having like conquerors hockey to like knock out the weaklings. I always thought like this shot gotta be more than just knock out weaklings type beat or scaring people monsters away because you're like you that dog, you that dude. And why not showed us, man? There was more to that. And I like that. But Luffy is a flying genius, man. So he always gotta make stuff along the way, all the time. Changes almost everything for both the better or for potentially the worse. I'm a big concern moving forward with the final saga. Yeah, yeah. I don't. Anything can happen at this point. People say, hey, the final saga, someone gonna find the One Piece, war gonna happen, Blackbeard gonna fight Shanks, Luffy gonna fight everybody else, Dragon might hop in. People still waiting for Dragon to do something. That's the funniest thing, bro. Even gonna do something. She's gonna probably mobilize everybody. No, F that. I think the Ghost is still gonna be play a major role. They're gonna be the commanders of all the Navy, including Akainu too. But he will not reveal himself until a particular moment regarding both Blackbeard and Luffy. Maybe Dragon. Dragon's still a D. Um, and yeah, Garb too. The Elbath saga gotta come first. After Egghead, we're going straight to Elbath. After Elbath, we probably go straight to Lagtail. After Lagtail, there probably some detours here and there, and then we just like see the One Piece here and there. I don't know. Like, if you ask me, Oda can go both ways. Either we find the One Piece at the very end that people celebrate, or we just find the One Piece, then we're gonna fight for it, fight Emu at the end, maybe Blackbeard, another like divergent part right there. Emu or Blackboard, maybe both, and that'll be the end of the series. Like everybody be partying. That's a theory that people can talk about when it comes to Luffy's dream. The fact that we don't know from the very beginning is weird to me, you know? You know we want to be king of pirate, but why is king of pirates? Why you want to do? At this point, we been like told us like how much we want to be free, did this, that, and third. He just want to live his life, whatnot, and all we seeing is what he's seeing this chapter is that Bonnie want to be the most free, and that would mean her being Nika, which is yeah, I understand why you find it to be crazy. But then again, with the concept of Luffy appearing before Bonnie and Bonnie being a fan of Nika, all the stories you heard about Nika, how much want to be like Nika, treat like Nika, it was alley oop. But then again, I really hope Oda that gave her restrictions. You can't just access a power that you could have had for yourself and just just go balling. They gotta be like a restriction. Like her time, like she do it, the story of future, coming that big bad like giant. It is only temporary. It's not like something she can hold on to that form for like a long time. If that was the case, we will know about it, but it wasn't revealed to be that. So the final saga, I'm not gonna like gotta wait for me. I can make all these theories like these other YouTubers like King of Lightning, like Bravo, like everybody else, but I'm not that guy to make busting out these theories like that. I could, but I could be wrong. I don't know how it can be presented. You can always just speculate, but Odegaard always subvert our expectations, which is cool. I like that. He doesn't have to be predictable. If he does, the execution gonna be on point. I think we might have cross guild interferes in some point with Straw Hat, maybe during Elbaf or Lifestyle. Wait for Zoro Mihawk to happen. Elbaf, okay. I don't see the cross guild being part of maybe because they had the Giants on payroll. I think Buggy still had the Giants with them with cross guild. So I'm gonna say, oh no. That was before some of the people left Buggy's. They lost the Giants. Buggy and his crew lost the Giants. So at this point, he probably get the Giants back. Or recruit some new Giants if he just go to Elbath to recruit more Giants. Yeah, that's one option. But then the One Piece thing. If you truly want to go to a One Piece, you can at least go to Laugh Tale or just meet with the Royals there, and then it go like go nuts, go fight. You know what I heard on Gabo? There was like this theory that people speculated. Like I watched one of the King of Lightning streams saying that someone brought that up that it's gonna be a daily back fight, and I'm like, oh, whatever, fine, I'm cool with that with a daily back fight at the one of the last arcs of the series. But then again, why do I have it there? The last time I checked, the opposing side for the daily back fight was some gag character like Foxy. I like Foxy. Foxy's cool. He's a goofy guy. I like him goofiness. Um, that's like, even though they're like no, we're pretty malicious what they're doing. Like it was like a fun event type of thing. So having a daily back fight with what Blackbeard, Buggy, I think nah, actually yeah, Buggy would make sense. If you want to have a daily back fight, Buggy would make sense. But that's the theory that King of Lightning and his crew been saying that they think it's gonna happen. But I'm not sure about that. It's gonna be like a conflict, like pirate battles. Yo, what the last time we have a good sea battle, right? A battle at sea, you know, people shooting each other with cannons or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It'll be nice to have a sea battle. I know the Devil Fruit users. Just gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be careful. Luffy, Nika form, he fly in the air. He's good. He's Gucci. He can do that stuff. Um, Everybody else they're fine. I think they stay in the ship, and that's pretty much it. Um, yeah. What else you say? I heard that's some theory. I don't understand about that one unless it ties into some history of the world in One Piece. The Davy back fight? Oda haven't been involved in that crap since I don't know how many years ago. Like that was like before Water 7. Yeah, I don't know about that, bro. Yeah, hey, fears be theories, you know. Sometimes people don't talk what they talk. I don't have a clue, you know. But all I tell you this, I'm a long floor ride. I want to see some good stuff from Oda. I want to see what can you do with the Gorosei, what can you do with the world itself. Mind you, they heard from Vegapunk's mouth about the history of the world. What's gonna happen to the world? The world gonna sink. That's the major news that people think about, and stretchers as well. That's something that people gonna be loving. Thinking about people thinking about doing that, like looking for treasure on the water. That's wild, you know. The world sinking is a big deal, like all over the world. And how can people say the world, right? Is there something with the One Piece? Could the One Piece be the key? Yeah, dating back. Yeah, definitely. Um, definitely. Dude. The final saga, we gotta see Zoro and Mihawk again. You see all the freaking characters from East Blue coming together again with Black Buggy's crew, with Blackbeard's crew. You see Shanks as well. I love to see some Shanks action, bro. All the four Yonkos going at it, bro. Woo! Yo, that'd be wild. That'd be wild. The thing that people also mention in the theory in regards to the destruction of the red lines. Yeah, they've been saying it for a minute now. They said something about having Uranus or some other ancient weapon to do that thing, or the same like the same one that Emo has. I think I don't know what you call that. Maybe it's Uranus, but that's a busted busted theory. But I'm like, how Oda gonna do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how Oda gonna bring that together? Who's gonna do it? I mean, I want to say Luffy will do it because if he found out the history behind the red line, and that's the only reason, like, hey, we can prevent people from like dying all over the world, then destroying the red line will be a thing. Because if I'm correct, the Goro say not are like there. What comes to like they're there at the Holy Land. By destroying the red line, we are destroying the Holy Land. We are destroying the foundation of the celestial dragons, the Gorosei, everybody. hmm Yeah, we doing that, bro. We are definitely doing that. Now, whether or not Luffy want to spare celestial dragons, that's he ain't smoking them, right? But Dragon Ball might be inclined to do so. The thing I want to know is this: I want to know whether or not that Moon dude, I forgot his name. I think he's probably like related to Shanks. That Moon dude with the like the moon crescent hairdo. Yeah, I'm curious who he gonna get. Like he fight Luffy, Like Shanks and like how everything put together, man. People gonna people that believe in older stuff. Listen, I'm putting my faith in order to give us a good send off to the story. Ending of One Piece, man. Like, um, like end it, bro. Like he's very close to ending it, man. I give Oda 5 more years, maybe 7, because I would assume the war arc will take like I don't know what 5, like maybe 5 years. What do you think, Gabo? Like, what do you think about that the war arc? How long gonna be? Will it be longer than Naruto's? Longer than Bleach? How this process gonna happen? How long this war arc gonna go? Because I don't mind having a short war arc that lasts like a year, and that will be it. But then again, a lot of characters got like get their own moments, stuff like that. So I'm guessing like what 3 years, 3 4 years, and then we got like add like some stuff with Elbath. I think Elbath gonna be a short arc because all we're gonna do is just talk with some giants, learn the history of the giants, have beef with the Loki, not Loki, Odin guy, the ruler of the giants, and have some with Big Mom. I think that takes like what a year or less, maybe, and then it goes straight to what Laugh Tale after that, or somewhere else. I don't know. Maybe. I think the One Piece might have a length of roughly two, I guess. The war arc or like the series? I mean, mm. Okay, yeah, final arc. Yeah, definitely. I see that happen. I see that happening. Um, Luffy and his crew. I know the his Grand Fleet gonna pull up. Anybody signed with Luffy is there, and like I guess the Navy as well. You think the? I'm thinking that the war will take place everywhere. It could be like a war that take place at every different location type beat, and not gonna be like a one location type of thing. You know, I don't even know what the war gonna take place. I think that's like the one the confusing thing about we're gonna have a great war. Where's gonna take place? The Holy Land will take place. Laugh Tale will it take place somewhere in the Red Line, somewhere in the Grand Line, New World. Like where gonna take place, man? I don't know. Because the sense that makes sense to me, like when the One Piece is found, war gonna be taking place not just in the New World, but everywhere else, all the way back to the four blues, East, West, North, South blues, all of that. That's what I'm thinking. That's how I think the war gonna be. It's gonna be chaos. I just hope it's not as near, nowhere near as terrible as MS8 Final War Arc. Oh, that was short and boring. No doubt about it. Yeah, the MS8 War Arc was booty cheeks. But Oda is a way better writer than Hiro. Oh, of course. Hirokoshi's a scrub, man. He'll have his good moments here and there, but he will not deliver. He will deliver with the gentle arc, deliver with the stain arc, but after that, maybe with the overhaul arc, but after those, bro, maybe it's my villain. But after like a whole, as a whole, Hirokoshi, yeah, Oda's a master. Hirokoshi's like the student comparison, night and day. I know. I hope before the war arc, whenever Oda does it, he take a break. And why breaks important? It just helps a writer to just shot down his notes, plan thing out, plan, give a roadmap. like how the war gonna go behind the scenes. For me, as a writer myself, write his source stories and whatnot, I make sure to just think, shut out some ideas down, free write. Sometimes I'll put an outline, like a big thing, outline like one will do for my characters, my plot, everything, yada yada. And then sometimes you can draw your story out like a map. Have like the destination right here. This is how the story gonna start right here, and then just draw it out. Draw it out. Like make some roads, have some characters here and there at certain spots, locations, plot lines, the fights, the dramas, certain place here and there in the middle. But you gotta know your ending. If you know your ending and beginning, you can work out the middle however you want. And that I want Oil to do. The last time he had that 1 month break, it was like during the close to end of Wano. I want him to do that again. Heck, yeah, I think he can afford to do that. He can definitely afford to do that. As a high tier mangaka, Oda have the leeway to just take a break for a month and come back strong. That I want him to do. However, yeah, we come to certain holidays, I'm not gonna lie. Within the war arc, there'll be holidays happening, and he could take his breaks. And that could, you know, make or break the pacing of the war arc, potentially. As long as he stay a course of whatever plan he has, I'm fine with it. Yeah, I'm saying it helps Oda in the long one. What? Of course not. Of course not. They're not killing. They're not. The thing about the writing part is that the consumers cares about the product. They care about what they see in front of them. They're gonna care about the chapters. The whole role math stuff is specifically just for Oda, for him to do that. As a writer, I think he should know that to plan out his stuff. He should know an ending in mind that war arc. Not for One Piece. He already said that we knows what the One Piece is. He already know the end of the series gonna be based on whatever Luffy dream was. People think is a party. Then, however he want to end the war arc, it had to be the end of those who oppress the world. Who oppressing the world? The world government. Who the leader of the world? Behind the scenes, Emu. We got it. However, Luffy does it. However, Oda want to write it. Luffy got to end Emu. Like more ways than one. If you want to end like everybody have a kumbaya ending, like every villain, everybody just chilling, having a party, regardless of whatever bad stuff they done, that'll be like, I'm mid. I'm not gonna lie, but it gotta be written the way that it makes sense. Like the only thing I'll give credit for Hirokoshi is Smokey Shigaraki. He doesn't have to be here no more. He's a villain, just like All for One. All for One's done. Shigaraki's done. Even though Deku want to save own boy, he's beyond redemption. But at least he give Shigaraki the mindset of like he could have a better life in his dream seekers, blah blah blah. But that's sort of sweet. That's sweet. But for One Piece, for it being a long time, bro. No. Yeah. Especially if it's under a huge publication like Shonen Jump and a whole bunch of editors. I wish the best for Oda. Oh yeah, I wish the best for Oda too. I strongly wish for the best. I strongly wish that whatever the editors do, they work with Oda. If Oda said, "Can I change some stuff?" I really want to see the editors get behind Oda, telling Oda that no matter what, I want some feedback. Give me some feedback. He wants that feedback. Interviews like present that to everybody. That Oda is a guy who wants to make a great story. And he wants people to give him some good, credible feedback to sharpen his skills as a writer. I respect that of him. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much it. You dig this live reaction? Not a live reaction, but live streams with me talking about manga. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel for more manga talks every week. Okay. If you want more streams like this, put it down in the comments below. I might cook something up for y'all. All right. Without further ado, I'm done. So y'all be safe, be easy, and be chilled.